Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Jeanette, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Conforto racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big. Now at the plate, number 68. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Oh, a great diving stop at short. It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Settling in now, Jack Flaherty. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here comes the first pitch, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In is Joey Votto now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cespedes on the move. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got a...
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6, and the... Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging function.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ozuna. And that ends the inning. Mets lead. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Popped high in the air. Rosario has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop.
So striding in, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone up into the second deck.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Rosario's got it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. Popped him up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Mets nothing. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Austin Jackson come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball. d'Arnaud, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Mookie will make the play in that retirement. Rafael Montero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's Mookie. Betts, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Digging in now, Scooter Gennett. Last time through was a base hit. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. In is Joey Votto now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Drilled to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll get in there safely. And the second run will score as well.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here in the 4th.
Strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
There to take it in is Gennett for the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready now, Todd Frazier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope,
here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Montero.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Now he's safe at 3rd, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Number 68.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Donaldson's there. A throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate. Stepping in, Jack Flaherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
The windup and the 0-1. Left center, base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And this will get out near the 358 marker. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Jack Flaherty. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
In there, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jeanette is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasion.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And they remain well behind. Here's Mookie Betts.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Scooter Jeanette. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And now Bryce Harper. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Left center, base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Behind 0-2 now. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball. Cut on and missed for the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Robert Gesellman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Wright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Cespedes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Back to the mound and off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Now batting, pitcher.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Darno moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, David Wright. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into right field, that's a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit hard on the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those Veros round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. In is Joey Votto now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He grounds it sharply to third. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're fighting. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Liner in there for a base hit. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Jake Roos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Got her.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Drilled down the line. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one sent foul. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, David Wright, a base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up. Anthony Swarzak enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Anthony Swarzak.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swarzak typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Harrison Bader will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on.
Three.
22-6 in this one today. St. Louis bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Jack Flaherty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong.